Greetings, class. So you have been learning a lot about the Great Depression lately and have been going more into depth about the life of those who experienced this dark time in history. Fortunately, there are several resources at our disposal. For example, this website you see here on the screen is a web quest that will guide you through lots of tools to help you explore the living conditions of the Great Depression. This screencast is going to guide you through one of the main content exploration tools provided on this website. Here on the left is the navigation toolbar. It will take you to all the necessary web pages for the quest. Now the one I want to focus on here is the Living History Farm. You will visit this website on a couple different occasions, so I want to make sure everything is clear. If you click on the link, it will take you to this page called the Living History Farm. It doesn't just focus on the Great Depression. There are several examples of farming in the 1920s and farming in the 1940s and all the way up to the 70s and today. So it's really just an evolutionary comparative website to allow students to view just farming. For our purposes, we're only going to focus on the 1930s because that's when the Great Depression occurred. This page is an article about what it was like to live in the Great Depression as a farmer during the crash, during the Depression, during FDR, during the reforms and the Social Security Act, and what all these things that happened in American history did to impact farming. It only gives you one perspective, just the farming side, not the city life, but it is a great resource for the following reasons. It has actual primary resources, such as people talking. These videos are recorded and embedded into the website, and it pops up in this window over here. And you can actually watch and listen to these people speak about their experiences, their own personal stories. And it even has a transcript of what they're saying so that if it's difficult to understand or you can't hear them, then you can just read what they have to say or read along with what they have to say, which is actually really great. And it even has links to other things he says so that you don't have to watch the entire thing, so it's easy to find what you want to read. At the bottom here, there's a link to the next page, and then the next one, and the next one, and I have similar resources, hyperlinks, videos, pictures, and what's really great is that you get to actually experience what they're going through. It's like listening to your grandparents tell a story, and that's what I find really great about this resource. You will only be going through a couple pages of this website, but if you want, you can go through the rest of it. If you want to learn about the WPA Arts projects or the foreclosures and what it was like for farmers to live during that, you can do that on your own time. But for our purposes, we're only going to be going through a few. Like over here, like you click on this and you get to the crash. Here's another one that goes to it, and the FDR page. So it really doesn't go through all of it. You don't get the entire picture, but you get a taste. And that's what I want you to get through this website. You go through a lot of different content exploration tools on this web quest, but the one we just went through, the Living History Farm, is the most prominent one you'll be visiting. So I wanted to make sure that was clear. If you have any other questions, you can go to the instructions page. There is a actual guide you can print out or just go through on your own time. And then there's a teacher page which has my information on it and how to contact me. So if you have any other questions, you can of course do that, and I hope this screencast helped.